So recently, Project Veritas went out and honey-trapped the guy, apparently. Got a young woman, drinks, and videotape Matthew Rosenberg talking in private. Now, we have mixed feelings about those kind of tactics, but it's kind of fascinating what Matthew Rosenberg says when he doesn't think people are listening.
This guy is as big as they get. He's a Pulitzer Prize-winning national security. He's dialed in deep you talk about the deep state, the administrative state. This guy is the press officer. This is where the leaks come through. This guy's almost got a security clearance. He doesn't technically, but he does because they're leaking to him all the time.
So Project Veritas, James O'Keefe's group, they do hidden camera work, got a New York Times reporter by the name of Matthew Rosenberg on hidden camera here.
The New York Times reporter caught by Project Veritas telling the truth. A guy who wrote about how scary it was, how difficult, how horrible it was. Here he is talking to an undercover reporter from Project Veritas.
Project Veritas released a new video about the riot. It features a New York Times reporter who says the media made it out to be more dangerous than it really was.
A New York Times reporter reveals the media made the January 6th protest a bigger deal than it was.
During an undercover Project Veritas video released on Wednesday, New York Times reporter Matthew Rosenberg was captured criticizing the left's reaction to the Capitol Hill protests.
Our buddy James O'Keefe and the hard-working patriotic reporters over at Project Veritas, they just dropped a new undercover video from a top New York Times guy, okay? An activist. I don't call him journalist over at the New York Times. Watch him trash talk his own fellow reporters and how they've been covering the events of January 6th.
I know. So if you're traumatized. But like, I mean, all these colleagues who are in the building, looking down there, oh my God, it's so scary. I'm like, oh, God.
Is he wrong about what the left and the mainstream media has been doing about January 6th?
No, he's not wrong. This person is knowingly participating in the destruction of people's lives and the cancellation of homes and businesses and in the encouragement of incarceration of people who are otherwise innocent.
But when he is talking to some young girl who's just asking about, wow, you were there, he was like, yeah, it was no big deal. We were fine. They're all overreacting. No one was ever in any danger. Okay, so what's the truth on that? What's the truth?
Here, Rosenberg starts talking about how the left overreached on this. And he also talks about potential FBI informants. I thought that was a conspiracy. I thought that was a conspiracy theory. Well, listen to a New York Times reporter. Is he crazy too? Is he a conspiracy theorist?
We're the ones, not Fox, not Breitbart, who actually went and uncovered the fact that, like, there were a ton of FBI informants on the people who attacked the Capitol.
New York Times reporter saying FBI informants among the people there. Now, he did say that in the newspaper, but to hear him say it out loud was quite a shock. He said he was having fun at January 6th.
The whole expose by Veritas is fascinating. It's fascinating to hear this individual trash his colleagues. It's not just the presence of FBI informants. The whole notion that it was this grand insurrection is something that he rightly, at least in private, dismisses as ridiculous and ridicules his colleagues who are dumb enough to believe it. It's quite a remarkable piece of footage.
The media, these journalists, they believe exactly what we've been saying. That it was bad, but come on, you're traumatized. It wasn't that bad. That there were FBI informants involved. Behind the scenes, they all know it. Publicly, they won't say it.
I got to tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. The hits just keep on coming with O'Keefe. Each one's better than the last. You're starting to perfect the model, James. It's pretty impressive. And these are big gets, not small gets, big gets.
I mean, if you listen to the whole thing at Veritas, and I encourage you to do it, the left-wing media understood that they were making ridiculous comparisons between January 6th and Pearl Harbor. They knew it. Adam Kinzinger and Liz Cheney, if you sent the Project Veritas video, it'd be a real shame if you all tweeted and said, Adam, when can we expect a subpoena for this gentleman? He has information about the FBI informant. It'd be a real shame if everybody did that.
Information is the accountability that you seek. It's sunlight. We either have to have informed consent. We need to show people what's happening in this country.
There may be another raid. That's right, on O'Keefe's home after this. They'll want the tape. O'Keefe won't stop.